Is this the end for Harrison Whittaker on Jeopardy? The contestant sent a farewell message at the end of the game following a stunning ending. Whittaker, from Terre Haute, Indiana, returned for his 8th game on November 20 with a total of $208,201. The researcher played against Carol Brown from Seattle, Washington, and Blythe Roberson from Brooklyn, New York. The beginning of the game had 2 triple stumpers and Brown, a payroll manager, and Roberson, a writer, in the negatives when Whittaker found the daily double. He had $3,600 and wagered $2,600. In anniversaries, the clue read, for the 40th anniversary of her death, she was on a 100 zloty coin. For the 50th, a 100 franc coin. Who was Marie Curie? He answered correctly, giving him $6,200. By the first commercial break, Brown got out of the negatives with $1,800. Whittaker had the same score, and Roberson had a negative $200. During the interviews, Whittaker revealed that his love of Jeopardy started in high school French class. He would sit in a corner with a group of people who would ask him Jeopardy questions until he got one wrong, and his teacher turned a blind eye to it. Whittaker led the round with $9,200 at the end. Roberson finally answered a clue right and had $200. Brown was in second place with $1,400. In Double Jeopardy, Brown found the first daily double. She had $5,800 and wagered $3,000. In Settle Down, the clue read, the first chapter of this man's Bible book says, so they took him and cast him into the sea, and the sea ceased him her raging. Who was Job? She answered incorrectly. Brown dropped down to $2,800. The correct response was Jonah. She also found the second DD a few clues later. Still at $2,800, Brown made it a true daily double. In appropriately named places, the clue was, this down-under state is bounded by the Timor Sea, the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and a whole lot of desert. She guessed with, what is Western Australia, and was correct. Brown doubled to $5,600 compared to Whittaker's $13,600. At the end of the round, Whittaker had the lead with $16,400. Brown was in second place with $11,200. Roberson had $3,000. The category for Final Jeopardy was women authors. The clue was in her 2016 New York Times obituary. This author was said to have gained a reputation as a literary garbo. None of the game show contestants wrote Harper Lee, which was the correct response. Roberson wrote, who was Alice Munro? She wagered $3,000 and ended with 0. Brown responded, who was Wolf? She wagered $5,201, which gave her $5,999. Whittaker was not sure if Brown had the right response and what she wagered, so he didn't know if he was going to win since it wasn't a runaway. He wrote, who is well, it's been fun. That was obviously wrong, so he dropped down to $10,399 after wagering $6,001, but that was enough for him to win. He had an 8-day total of $218,600. Whittaker will return on Friday for his 9th game after a scare and a stunning ending. Hard to tell if Harrison is losing his footing on the buzzer or if his opponents are just getting better, a Reddit user said. Does feel like he's had his confidence shaken these past few episodes, another replied.